In this video, together with the new 360 drone Antigravity A1, we set off on a journey to the Island of Freedom. Here, we will go through a series of challenges. We will do a range test and fly out to a cruise liner. Strong wind will try to stop us from returning. We will have an unexpected crash test. And the most dangerous part, an eagle will attack us. For extreme tests, we are heading to another island far more remote from civilization. "20 minutes on a speedboat and we step onto a new land. To save time, breakfast at 7-Eleven. As always, first we need a bike, Yamaha NMAX, $12 per day. The first location is on the top of the island, so we need to hurry to get there before the tourists arrive. An essential part of island adventures is riding a bike. Here, the journey is often more important than the destination. The roads go deep into the jungle, climb higher, disappear around turns, and then return to the ocean again. A feeling of complete freedom, island, road, jungle, and the sense that the most interesting part is still ahead. On the way, I decided to test the tracking mode. Antigravity A1 has a deep track mode. In the settings, you can choose the tracking direction. For example, the drone can fly in front of the subject or behind it. I select myself as the subject, keep the goggles on my head, and I can start riding. I couldn't believe that such function is even possible on a 360 drone. For this test, I specifically chose a palm grove. There are quite a lot of obstacles here. The drone handles it perfectly. It's hard to believe it's still following me. I rode for quite a long time. Obstacle sensors worked flawlessly. No crashes at all, only once the drone lost me from sight. The goggles have very convenient wide-angle camera, and the field of view is very close to human vision, much more comfortable than the DJI goggles, because DJI Goggles 3 have a very narrow field of view. Wonder if I can ride a bike while wearing the goggles. This is funny, yes, I can ride, but it looks and feels not very safe. It's better to stop the bike. And now I can see the drone. Interesting experience. One more test. Can I control myself and turn on the drone view? No, riding a bike like this is even more difficult. I also tested the stability of the Antigravity A1, and the drone turned out to be very stable. Look how precisely it turns to its original position. Oh no, the drone caught a palm branch and fell. At first glance, everything looks fine. No visible damage or scratches. There's just a bit of dirt. Let's try to take off. Yes, everything is fine. It flies. We finally reached the main location of the island. From here, the road continues on foot through the jungle. This is one of the most impressive viewpoints in all of Thailand. Here, I want to test the flight range of the Antigravity A1. Let's see how far we can fly. There's quite strong wind here, which is a dangerous factor for long-distance flights. We start our flight, 90% battery. The main thing is to avoid headwind on the way back. You can see me here. I'm sitting on this incredible rock. By the way, I'm sitting sideways relative to the drone's direction, so the signal might be worse. We descend towards Bottle Beach. This is one of the most remote beaches on the island and is considered the most beautiful one. A boat is coming towards us. We go lower to the water. Range is already 1000 meters, 85% battery. Signal is perfect. All antenna bars are full. We move out into the open sea along this cliff. Oh no, did you see that? An eagle is attacking me. We raise the drone higher. Eagles attack from above, so in situations like this, you need to climb upward. Flying here is not as safe as I thought, but let's fly a bit more. Maximum flight speed is 15.9 meters per second. We've already flown 2000 meters, 81% battery, and the signal is still perfect. Let's fly a bit further away from the island. Range is 3000 meters, excellent signal, 77% battery. There is strong wind. I think it's time to return. Yes, I was right. On the way back, the speed dropped significantly. We're flying against the wind. Speed is 9 meters per second. The drone warns about strong wind. I hope we make it back. Look how amazing Pangan looks. An incredibly green and tall island. Everything is fine. The battery reserve is sufficient for the return. I think it's worth flying over this paradise beach. All good. We brought the drone back. There is still battery left. Let's fly to the other side of the island. The drone returned safely. Everything is fine. Quite a long flight. The only real problem could have been the eagle. It's awesome that the drone shoots in 360. Now we can see how the eagle attacked the drone. Here you can clearly see how the eagle found its target and followed it from behind. Then it descends to attack, but for some reason, at the last moment, it changed its mind. Thank you, eagle, for that. Otherwise, the drone would already be lying on the ocean floor. On the way to the next location, I saw an incredibly huge tree. As a child, I loved climbing the tallest trees, sitting there and looking at everything around me. Now I realize that this childhood love never disappeared. It just evolved to a new level. Of course I couldn't climb such a massive tree, but with the Antigravity A1, I can fly inside the canopy and see everything around me. But what's even cooler is that I can fly through the tree. As a child, I couldn't even dream about something like this. My inner child is absolutely happy right now. Far out at the sea, on the horizon, I spotted a cruise liner. I think the distance to it is about 10 kilometers. Let's check that. Another range test for Antigravity A1. Full battery, the liner looks like a tiny dot on the horizon. We've flown 1000 meters, excellent signal, 90% battery, speed 16 meters per second. All long range flights I do with maximum safety, flying over water at extremely low altitude, as if we're sailing on a small boat. I'm afraid the wind is helping me, so I need to check this, turning around and flying back. Yes, the return speed dropped to 12 meters per second. Not critical. Turning again and continuing towards the liner. "3,000 meters, excellent signal, 77% battery. 4,000 meters, the liner is already very close, beautiful ship. In total, it stands at a distance 4,500 meters from the shore. Error, strong wind. We need to return urgently. On the way back, we're flying at low speed, 11 meters per second. Everything is fine, we made it back. There is still battery left. This is a lifeboat moving away from the ship. Amazing. I've never been on a cruise liner. It's my dream. And this is a ferry heading towards the mainland. I see another cruise liner. It's closer to the shore. Let's take a look at it. I love 360 drones. Just a few passes and you get an endless number of angles. Thanks for watching, friends. Write in the comments how you like these challenges. The link to Antigravity A1 will be in the description.